Hello guys, and welcome to another Kirby 64 stream. And today, Channel Kirby will be joining me. So we're going to start off by playing some of the mini games to test it out, then I'll go into the main game, and then maybe we can go back to the mini games.
Hello, hello, I'm also here today, joining Reese playing some Kirby 64. The not first 3D Kirby.
Yes, so this is your first Kirby game, right? I think you've said that before.
Yes, this is the first Kirby game I played in my life.
This has been a joke over the past couple Kirby streams I've done, like between Forgotten Land and this game. Look in the top left corner.
You mean on the stream?
Yes.
The little Kirby or your profile picture on the game screen?
The little Kirby in the top corner there.
I have to say I'm too dumb to understand the joke.
So basically on Twitter there was this one edit of this clip art emoji, and someone made it to look like Kirby, and I thought it was really cursed. So I just decided to sneak it into my Kirby live streams.
Yeah, it looks, I don't know, it looks really weird. It looks like if someone would buy Kirby, the IP, and they would do a catastrophe with the IP. It looks like this.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna set a room. I'm not gonna have a passcode.
Yeah, I'm already also in the menu.
Okay, I think I can invite you, actually.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. Am I loud enough to the people in the chat? Am I loud enough? Can you understand me? Can you understand us?
So I'm just gonna wait in the menu here.
I have to go. I got an invitation. I think it works. If I'm seeing correctly.
Okay, were you able to join it?
I think it's saying joining Reese, your save data
Okay,
will
you're
not
joining.
be affected. Nice, I think I'm in. I've never played the Nintendo Switch online with someone, so this is a little new for me.
I think you have to press A, because there's a menu there.
All right. I think I'm in.
Yep. The main reason I actually bought the expansion pack is because of Paper Mario.
Yeah, it's like I think like everyone is waiting for this one game someone loves. Like for example, someone waited for Banjo. And someone like
Okay,
me
let's start off with
Kirby.
Checkerboard Chase.
Yes, the best game, the best minigame. Did you actually play Kirby 64? Did you beat this game?
I didn't beat it yet. Right now I'm on Neo Star.
It's quite good. It's quite a good game.
Yeah, because I started playing it yesterday.
Do you know who the final boss is?
Yes, I actually knew before because I've been like, even though I haven't finished the game yet, I have seen like a lot of this game before. Like I actually used to watch playthroughs of a lot of older Kirby games. So
yeah. Do you know you have to get the 100% to get the true final boss?
yes, because because it's the same as Dreamland 3 and Dreamland 2, because I've played through both of those games.
Yeah, the older Kirby games, they love to do that. I don't know if this is like an official statement, but the reason why the final boss is so weird and they could do it is like because they did not expect children to 100% the games.
I can see why you really like this minigame.
Yeah, this is just the best minigame. I think there's even an indie game which is completely based on this one. it's like one of the few opportunities to play like the other characters.
Yeah. It is a little laggy, but it's totally playable.
Yeah, I think so. Probably because we are so far away.
It's definitely not as bad as when we played Air Ride.
Yeah, the air race one was kinda unplayable. I've played this mode so many times with my siblings back in the past and friends, and it was so intense. I love this minigame. Nice. You're like the original DDD, right? Not the pink one?
Yeah.
When I was little, I liked to play the Waddle Dee. I think this is actually Bandana D. Nowadays, this would be Bandana D.
Yeah, I feel like they're the same character. As I mean, like, I'm not sure if it was, like, confirmed, but I feel like there's kind of a lot of evidence leading towards them being, like, the same character.
Yeah. I think if they would do a remake, this would be Bandana D. They would give
Yeah.
him the bandana. Just have to wait. I think this one deserves a remake.
Yeah. I feel like, I was actually talking, yesterday on my, I did another Kirby 64 stream yesterday with a couple other people, and I
Yeah.
was talking about how, what if Kirby 64 got, like, a reimagining, but it was playable in 3D?
Oh, this would be amazing. Like Forgotten Land. Like
Yeah. It
linear
basically, like,
3D level.
it had the same kind of, like, locations and ideas and everything, but it was kind of like a reimagining, kind of like how the Final Fantasy VII Remake was kind of like
Yeah,
a
I thought about this
reimagining.
as well. Yeah. I thought about this as well. Maybe they could also like, they wanted to do the playable characters like DDD and Adeline and all these characters. Maybe they
Yeah.
could even implement them.
That would
I don't
actually be
know.
a cool video idea, to see how a Kirby
Yeah.
64 reimagining could work.
Yeah, it would basically be like a completely new game. No. DDD even has his Forgotten Land design here.
Yeah.
The other way around. Oh, I think this minigame will be kinda hard in the multiplayer. With the lag, I mean.
Yeah. I'm gonna go DDD again.
The only reason I didn't use DDD in the checker minigame was because I think he has a bigger hitbox. Or like he's fat. What was this? Ah, I remember this one.
Oh.
Do you know how this works?
Oh wait, yeah. Yeah,
think if
this
you
is
press-
this is actually the first time I've played it, so okay, I got the hang of it now.
If you press
Oh,
the A button,
yeah.
it jumps like two fields. Oh, the next stages in this minigame, they're way harder. I wish they would implement like the more elaborated minigames again. I feel like in the recent Kirby games they are a little tame,
Yeah.
a little basic.
I do like how Forgotten Land implemented the minigames into the hub world.
Yeah. I think like the only like kind of elaborated minigame was the Kirby, the one where you have to shake the field, which you build like a game builder garage game.
Yeah.
The Tilt and Tumble, I think the name was.
Yeah, it was actually Tilt and Roll, but it was based on Tilt and Tumble.
Yeah. I take the Adeline again.
Imagine if they made like a Mario Party styled Kirby game.
Oh, this would be amazing. I feel like Kirby Battle Royale was a little like Mario Party. Because it had only the mini games. And like the short little story. They could do like the Kirby Battle Royale but more elaborated with good online. Adding all the characters. If you press the A button, you can bump someone. I don't know. Sometimes, like when you were a child, sometimes these minigames were even more fun than the regular game. I don't know, but as a child, I really loved when games had like, minigames.
Do you know, like with New Super Mario Bros. And Super Mario 64 DS?
These were the best minigames of all.
Yeah, that's actually my favorite. Like surprisingly, like even though I like a lot of the Mario Party games and the Kirby minigames, my favorite minigame collection is actually the minigames included with New Super Mario Bros. And 64 DS.
Yeah, oh, these games, they were so amazing. The Luigi Poker games and where you had to touch the face and all that stuff. I kinda miss them. They should do more minigames again in their games. I wouldn't be surprised if like my playtime mainly from Mario 64 DS came like from the minigames.
I actually remade one of them in Game Builder Garage, like the one where you have the Bob-omb and you have to like avoid Bowser. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into the main game now. So we're gonna play them a little more later. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave the online thing because just so the connection is better.
All right.
So basically what I've been doing in the playthrough is going through the levels, and then I'm gonna go back after and get the crystal shards that I miss. That's usually what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, like the main problem is you need the abilities, and if you don't have them, you have to restart the whole level again. It's a little annoying in the older Kirby games. Yeah. What do you think so far of Kirby 64? What do you think?
It's really good.
Yeah. It's a little, the gameplay is a little on the slower side. I think like even a little more sluggish than the new Kirby games.
Like
I don't know, I think it adds to the difficulty kinda.
Yeah.
And there might be a slight delay because I'm watching your gameplay through the stream, so maybe I'm like saying something with a delay, with an actual stream delay. But maybe I can keep attention more to the chat as the viewer. Did you die very often in this game so far?
I did die a few times in the first stream because I was just kind of getting used to the gameplay and everything. Because I feel like it kind of like you said, it's slower and it feels like it does feel a little different than other Kirby games, like with the gameplay and everything.
Yeah, this is true. I think like even the Kirby 64 is a little more challenging than the newer games.
Yeah, I would say that because it's just the controls feel like a little different. Though I do say I kind of like it. I kind of like how it's a little more challenging.
Yeah. Do you know the fake final boss or only the true final boss?
Oh, I know both. Is it their Oh, I actually found that one by accident there. I didn't know there was something there.
Yeah, I feel like the fake final boss is way harder. It's like one of the hardest. Like, maybe not when you beat him like 100 times, but when you're doing him the first time, he's like one of the hardest Kirby final bosses. He even feels like I know he's not the true final boss, but from the difficulty, he is like the true final boss.
I actually just died right there, but yeah, I feel like I'm still kind of getting used to this game, because it is a little different, but I am really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's very different from the newer modern ones. Yeah, now I'm seeing.
And especially because I've been like flipping between this game and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which are completely different games.
Yeah, this is true.
Have you played any of the Xenoblade games before?
Yes, I think I'm one of the very few people who played the first Xenoblade on the new 3DS edition.
Oh wow. Yeah,
this was the first time.
I've played Definitive Edition, and right now I'm playing 2 because I'm preparing for 3 to come out. Because I think 3 looks really good, like graphically
Yeah,
for the Switch.
I played the second one as well when it came out. I think put like 200 hours into it. I think, but I don't know the third one. I'm kind of skeptical, to be honest. I think like because the story confuses me. I don't understand at all what's going on in the trailers. They're like the connections between those two games, but I don't know how they're
Yeah.
connected. So we will see. It's very weird so far. They're like the characters with the same voice actors from Shulk or from the cat person from the second Xenoblade. A little confusing. Crystal Shards is fun, but I hate the fact it's overpriced now. Well, you can play it on the Nintendo Switch Online.
And if you don't want to do that, maybe you could resort to
Yoshi.
maybe you can resort to emulation.
This is true. Everyone who knows me knows I'm a fan of the emulation, so go ahead.
Yeah, I usually emulate the games that are like too expensive, and I don't really I do collect games. I'm not sure if you collect games or not, but games that I like can't get when collecting because they're too expensive or hard to find, I usually emulate.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I collect them normally as well. I don't try to download the games. I want the retail boxes. But yeah, there's like no opportunity to buy the GameCube games in a normal way, so and Nintendo does not give you the opportunity to play them, so there you go.
Speaking of collecting, I actually got I actually went to my local game store today and I got Kirby's Epic Yarn. I played the game, but I played the game before, like my friend's copy of the game, but I never actually owned the game. So
For the Wii, you mean?
yes,
Yeah, the
the
Wii
good
version
version.
is the better one, I think. There's like the 3DS version, but
Oh
just
yeah,
play the Wii one.
yeah.
The 3DS one.
I heard the 3DS version has some problems.
Yeah, it's like the visuals are obviously a little worse, and the bonus stuff is not worth at all.
Yeah, isn't there that weird mode where there's this like one thing following you?
Yeah, it's like this mode gives you like health energy, which is on the paper, on theory, it's good, but this weird devil thing just.
And then there's
flies over.
there's a
It's like-
music I heard. I haven't
Yeah.
played it, but I've heard that it like there was like it was like annoying.
Yeah, I feel like a good comparison is like when the angry sun from the Mario would be like in every level.
Yeah, that seems kind of annoying.
So yeah, but the Epic Yarn is also very different.
I feel like in Kirby 64, there's a lot of like weird things that happen. Like, I mean, I think they're good because I feel like it kind of makes the level design more interesting. But like sometimes there's like a platform that crushes you randomly, or like a platform that falls down. I kind of like that because it kind of adds to the difficulty of the game because you never know what's coming in some levels.
Yeah, I feel like the only hint is like the brown, how do you say, vines or whatever. The platforms, they're connected with the brown things. And when they are green, they are safe.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen that now.
Yeah, but the level design is a little more on the realistic side. There are no like the floating platforms like in Mario.
Yeah. For some reason, my chat box isn't showing up. I'm not sure.
You mean on the stream?
Yeah, I was trying to.
Ah,
That's weird.
weird.
It usually shows up. I'm going in the settings here, seeing if everything's okay. Yeah, Anton, I noticed that the chat was missing. That's kind of weird. I didn't. But anyways, I think it's interesting that the invincibility theme in this game is different.
Yeah, it is. Maybe it was like a time where there were no rules. They were not like they had to use the same theme all the time. But now they have the established traditions.
It really has a Nintendo 64 feel to it, that the invincibility theme in this game.
Yeah, this is true.
Speaking of the music in this game, it's really good. I would actually say it's one of my favorite Kirby soundtracks.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I would say so as well. I feel like top 3 for me. It's extremely good because like every new level has a new theme, kinda. I feel like, and the boss theme is so intense. It's just very good. Did you know that in the beta version of this game, it was planned to have all the characters playable?
That's interesting. It kind of makes sense.
The Waddle Dee and the Adeline, they were all planned because you can play DDD like in like 1 or 2 moments in the game, but the Adeline and the Waddle Dee, they were also planned to be playable. I feel like it was like before you start a level, you should choose your character, and with this character, you would play the whole level. It would be like this in the beta version. I feel like this is also the reason why they are always like in the adventure. It feels very in the cutscenes. Everyone, the whole group is in there because, yeah, originally it was planned to have them all playable.
You know, one thing I've noticed, like, the cutscenes are really good in this game for the Nintendo 64, and I feel like Kirby games have always had, really good cutscenes. Like, for the...
It's kind of weird. They're not doing the transition cutscenes anymore when you're entering a new world.
Yeah.
They're not doing this anymore in the Forgotten Land, for example, or in the modern ones. Even like back in the day in the Kirby's Adventure, there were also like the little sequences when you were entering the new world.
Though I do feel like in Forgotten Land, there's a lot of good cutscenes, like whenever like a certain event happens.
Yeah, this is true. Reese, can you read the chat? No, but I can read the chat.
Yeah, I can actually read the chat since it's in Streamlabs OBS. There's actually like a little menu where you can see the chat, but it's weird how it's not showing up in the...
Yeah, sometimes even the regular OBS is like giving the problems.
Oh, I didn't know those things you can eat you when you have like the rock.
Yeah, they're a little annoying. This is the 4th world, right?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes you have the very weird level which kinda don't fit into the world.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of those levels in Kirby 64 because there's a water level in the desert area.
Yeah, and the second one, yeah, it's a little weird.
Kind of reminds me of 3D World, like how there's some of the levels don't fit in with the worlds, but I do feel like it does make a little more sense here because like they take place on different planets, and it kind of makes sense that like different planets would have like unique environments.
Yeah, this is basically very good, I think, because yeah, it keeps the world more interesting.
Yeah.
And even it's just logical. You're in the jungle and then you're in the water cave, and I think the next level is like a volcano. Oh, you died.
I like the water physics. That's pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
Like how it's actually like sliding down.
Did you know there's like the cheat code where you can have the 100% save file immediately?
That's interesting, but I don't know what the point of that is. Like,
I don't even know if this was in the original one.
I know Mario Golf has that.
I think it was in the original one, because if you do the cheat code correctly, there's like the little sound, and I don't think they added the sound into the game for this emulation, so it was probably in the original one as well. It's very arcadic to have the cheat codes.
Yeah, Mario Golf 64 also had an
Anton Retro asks, do you think there will be any more Kirby content this year? Maybe a collection or a small spin-off?
Yeah, I made a video about what I think a Dream Collection 2 could possibly be.
You mean like the one everyone mentions with the modern, the Return to Dreamland,
Yeah.
the Triple
Well,
Deluxe?
my idea is actually Wii and GameCube games.
Oh, this would be nice.
Yeah, so basically so Air Ride, Epic Yarn, and Return to Dreamland.
Oh, this would be kind of random, but nonetheless very good. Because these are probably the ones which many people didn't play.
I think it would be interesting because there would be a lot of variety. Like,
Yeah. It wouldn't probably be too much work, because if they do the Triple Deluxe and Planet Robobot, I think people expect them to upgrade the visuals. And in the case for Air Rider and Epic Yarn, they can just port them.
so there was. I'm not sure if this was a glitch in the original version of this game, but on one of the water levels in the game, it was like really annoying because whenever I got hit by an enemy, or not like hit in general, but like I think whenever I like inhaled something and then got hit by an enemy, I couldn't move at all and I got soft locked.
You mean in this game?
Yes.
Oh, I never had this glitch.
Yeah, you can see it. I think it's on my last stream.
Kinda glitchy, the game.
I'm not sure what it was. I'm not sure if I did something specific that that made it glitch out, but basically it made it to where I couldn't move at all, or like
Yeah. Oh, I think you have to re-enter the level for this one. Yeah, this is one of the annoying ones, because it's like at the end of the level and you have to carry the bomb and stone combination until the very end. Penky asks, Channel Kirby, are you gonna be in the event?
Oh yeah,
Which
I'm gonna
event?
basically I'm doing a Brave Little Toaster. I think I told you about the last one, but
Ah, yeah,
I'm-
the last time.
I'm
yeah.
doing another one, but it's gonna be earlier in the day tomorrow. So
Yeah. Sadly, I think I cannot participate. Because what is like earlier in the day tomorrow is like... What? I think I will be streaming myself in the afternoon tomorrow, so...
I'm thinking it will probably be around 12 p.m. my time, which would be like 6 for you, if not a little later.
Yeah, true. What was it, like 12 p.m.? Is it like midnight, or was it...
Or 12 p.m. is like the middle of the day, like lunchtime, noon for me.
Yeah. Normally this would be possible, but... Yeah, I do want to stream myself tomorrow, and after the stream, doing something else.
Imagine if, Sushi the Yoshi said, imagine if the Brave Little Toaster was in that Chip and Dale movie. That would be cool.
Yeah, is there like Easter eggs in the... There's like the ugly Sonic, I think.
Yeah.
I seen like the ugly Sonic is in the Chip and Dale.
So,
Chip and Dale, is this the English name of them?
Yes.
In German, it's Chip and Chap.
I really like this one song, like the mountain and desert theme in Kirby 64. Because it actually, for some reason, it reminds me of Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, it's the rock theme from the Second World, right?
Yeah.
Let me hear the music. Yeah. It is. Oh, the music is just mwah, in this game. It's very good.
There was an enemy back there. I thought it was a crystal shard at first because it was purple.
I don't know. I think in this level you don't need any ability for the crystal shards. They will... Oh no, you need like the spike one. I've seen it in the background.
Okay.
There you can see the orange block. You need to inhale the spike enemy. I feel like there was one coming.
Oh,
Yeah, you can...
yeah, I see. Actually, I might have to go back as the enemies respawn.
Yeah, this is very good.
You know, I think it's kind of convenient that the enemies respawn sometimes.
Yes, so you can get the ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like... I don't know, only... Either it's the spike one or spike with stone, but you can get both of
Yeah.
them.
It was just Spike.
Ah. Yeah, and kind of the delay. You have the little delay from the stream. Yeah, I think like the next one is going to be the puzzle.
Hmm.
I think Adeline is showing you a picture, and then you have to break the blocks, which should
I'm
look like the picture.
I'm going back for a second because I'm gonna combine it with fire.
I think it's arrows. Spike and fire is arrows.
Oh, I missed that one. I guess I'm just gonna get a new ability.
What Nintendo 64 games are left they could add?
I think
I'm looking at the menu.
there is Smash and
Yeah, right.
the Mario Party games. I feel like they could do the Mario
Yeah.
Party games even though Superstars is already on there because on the Switch, because I feel like there's still unique experiences.
Yeah, I think it's weird to say they don't implement. Maybe they're waiting a little bit, but they have to do because we are running out of Nintendo 64 games. There are not like many Nintendo 64 games.
Yeah. They could do Wave Race 64 and 1080 snowboarding.
Yeah, true. I never played them, but they're.
I
they're
actually got
supposed
them
to be very
recently.
good.
I actually got them recently for my collection, but I haven't played them yet. I know that's a common sin for game collectors.
True. Well, in my area, it's not. I don't have the opportunities to buy old games, so I just have to look on the internet and hope they are not expensive. Because I don't have like GameStops or something like that around.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a crystal shard in this section. You have to keep attention to the abyss. I feel like it's. You have to fly down in one of the.
So what's your game selection like in Dreamland?
Oh wait, you have to go back. You have to go back. I know
Okay.
maybe kind of like the delay, but you have to go back a little. I have seen it.
Okay.
Ah, now you're going back. Uh-huh.
Okay. Is it still in this room?
Yeah, it's in this room. I've seen it. It's it's in this room. You have to look between the where you fall down. It's down
Okay.
there in one of the.
Actually, I might have missed it.
I've seen it for a second, but now maybe when you're coming from the left, it's the perspective is more accurate. Yeah. It's like I'm counting the things. Ah, it's not in the first one, no. I've seen it for a second. It's not in the second one.
Trying to
The gaps,
look.
the gaps. This is the word was I'm looking for. Not the third one.
I lost my yeah, I died. I was just trying to look through the gaps there.
Oh, you died?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. Well,
I've
at least
seen it
at least I started off at the beginning of this room here. So
Uh huh. Ah, now I'm seeing how you slowly fall down. Oh yeah, the Kirby cannot fly endlessly in this game, which I like. It adds to the challenge.
kind of similar to Forgotten Land.
Yeah, but it's probably necessary when you have the 3D game. Although the duration is very good in the Forgotten Land. It's like when I played the game, I only like in the second half of the game I noticed you cannot fly endlessly. Crystal Shard, it should be in this section. I think I've seen it for a second. I've seen it.
So how's the game selection in Dreamland?
You mean newer games or?
No, I'm talking about where you live in Dreamland. How's the game selection for collecting games?
Oh, well, Well, we have the Kirby games there, and that's it. It's a little, yeah, a little iffy. Get the other ones. Ah, it's weird. Somewhere in this section was the crystal shards. I know it. But oh well. Oh well. At least the next one will be a little, yeah. The umbrella. Oh, it's the hard one. I don't even know how you. No, you have to build the umbrella.
Oh,
but
you have
be
to.
honest, I
Oh,
don't-
you have to make. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's already destroyed.
Oh wait, you can go back to respawn them. Oh, that's hard with the burning ability.
Yeah, they could do like the hat. The hat is very easy.
I might have
I
to go
think
back and.
You can use just a breath when you're flying
Yeah.
and pressing B, just a breath.
Yeah, that would definitely be easier. It's like Squid Game.
A hard Squid Game.
Yeah, you know, it's exactly like Squid Game because it's like the
Yeah.
hardest one.
Yeah, it's just you would be dead. I don't even know what counts as the umbrella.
Yeah, I think I'll just go back into the level to do that one. Just
Yeah. You just have to hope you get the hat. The hat is the easiest one by far. People are talking about the space station Silicon Valley. Did you know about this game? Do you know about this game? The space station Silicon Valley.
I've heard of it, but I
It's the
haven't.
game where you're the robot, the little robot chip, and you have to kill the robot enemies and you get their bodies. It's a little like Mario Odyssey. It's like a 3D jump and run on the Nintendo 64. I think it was made by the GTA developers.
Oh yeah. And also the
Yeah.
the kid. Would that be the same developers as the Kid Kirby?
Oh, I don't even know.
Was
I'm
it?
not sure.
Yeah, because I heard like Kid Kirby was developed by the one company that I think ended up, or I'm not sure. I think I heard something about that somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not
I feel
sure
like
as
there's a
well,
lot
honestly.
of I feel like there's a lot of canceled Kirby games.
Yeah, especially in the GameCube era.
Yeah, between the Nintendo 64 and the GameCube, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, they were very open about their cancellations. Normally you don't get this kind of insight. I feel like they even told us like the Return to Dreamland was extremely important. Return to Dreamland had to sell well. Otherwise the franchise would have some problems.
Well,
Yeah,
I doubt
the
they'd do
handheld-
anything. I doubt they'd do anything with the Kirby series that they would do that they did to like F-Zero or anything, because I feel like Kirby's too iconic for that.
Yeah. Maybe they would like a little, well, in Japan, but maybe they would like pull Kirby a little back in the West if Return to Dreamland wouldn't be that successful. Because as you know, we already didn't got the Dream Collection in Europe, so
Yeah, the people who developed Kid Kirby turned into GTA or I guess Rockstar.
yeah, so
Not
weird.
Rockstar the level in this game, but the developer.
Yeah. Very weird.
Kid Kirby is really weird. Like,
I only know it exists, but I actually don't have very much information about what Kid Kirby actually was or is. It's this. It's maybe like the most obscure Kirby trivia.
the renders for that game look really weird, like DDD and
Yeah. Oh, you're in the volcano level. I feel you need like the ice ability in this one, but I don't. I don't think you get the ice ability in the level, which is
Yeah,
weird.
that's kind of annoying when they don't give you the abilities that are
Yeah,
needed.
even the puzzle is even weird because the moment where you have to use the ice ability, the the stone isn't even like blue. It's just you just have to guess.
I actually died again. I feel like this is probably the most times I've died in a Kirby game, because, I mean, it's not, like, I feel like I don't really, I wouldn't really equate with dying a lot in the game to being hard. It's just, like, the way it's designed. It's easy to get hit in this game.
Yeah, I feel like people are they should not be ashamed if they die too much in this game. It's a little more challenging than your typical
Yeah.
Kirby or like the modern ones because you cannot do the shielding or the dodge rolling.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a mixture of how, like, modern Kirby and classic Kirby feels. It's kind of like an in-between, which is exactly what it is.
Ooh.
Combining,
It's just yeah, it's just weird to describe. People who played this game, they know how the why this game is more challenging. When you play it, you're just feeling it. It's a little more. There's a little more spice to it.
combining, burning with burning kind of reminds me of Dragonfire and Forgotten Land.
Yeah, there are like some upgrades in Forgotten Land which are similar. I feel like Spike and Spike is also orientated towards this one. In Forgotten Land, you have the one Spike upgrade where Kirby just uses all kinds of different objects, like the
Oh, nice, I have
cactus
DDD
and
now.
yeah, there's the DDD section. This one. There are like 3, I think, DDD sections in the whole game.
Hmm.
And the next world is also one.
I feel like, yeah, multiplayer does feel like a missed opportunity in this game. I mean, I really like
Yeah.
to see it in a remake.
Oh, there's so much they could do in the remake. There's so much. I feel like I would even just be happy if it would be like a more traditional remake. Because I feel like I think if you're in the menu where you're selecting the level, there isn't even the opportunity to go back to the main menu without closing the game, which is weird. Or it's like when the bosses they just start. There's not like the opportunity to choose an item or copy ability. They just start. I feel like the bosses are very good in this game. I really like the
Yeah,
boss fights.
and the boss music is also really good. I know I've said multiple times that the music is great in this game, but I feel like the boss music is, like, partially
The
where it
boss music
shines.
is very intense for some reason.
Even the mini-boss music and, like, the mini-bosses at the beginning of the game, like, Adeline
Yeah.
and DDD, and even Waddle Dee,
Yeah.
I feel like they're all really good.
Yeah. Many bosses in this game. I think now comes the where you have to run away. Oh, I'm probably a little behind. No. Yeah, there's no ice ability in this level, which is weird. For the final crystal shard, you need an ice ability. It's like when you're entering the room where there's this one dancing enemy. It's not even that obvious where you have to use the ice ability. Maybe just a little.
I'm
It's when
probably
you-
I'm probably gonna get some of these off stream. That
Yeah.
that's kind of what I want to do, so I don't have to just like search around endlessly
Yeah.
on
You
stream.
even just have to keep the ice ability through the whole level. You cannot die.
So yesterday on stream I was with Penke, who's a YouTuber that I'm friends with, and I died again because I lost the because I couldn't like float after I was for some reason I couldn't float after I was using that ability, so
Yeah, there's the slight delay. Just
Yeah.
the recovery time. It's not true you can leave in a level at any time. Well, I mean, if you're in the level selection screen, you cannot go back to the main menu. For example, if you're like, oh, I want to play some mini games, you have to turn the game off and on again to go back to the main menu, which is weird.
like I was saying earlier with or a couple minutes ago about Penke, so you're not gonna like what she said, but one of her least favorite Kirby games is Amazing Mirror.
Ah,
And she,
ah. Oh well. Everyone
but
has
she likes
their
air.
opinion.
She does really like Air Ride. So
Oh, nice. Already redeemed.
that was
Nice.
actually basically the opposite of her reaction when I told her that you really liked Amazing Mirror, and then also that you liked Air Ride.
Yeah. Oh. Oh well. At least we are sure that Air Ride is good.
Yeah, I feel like most people can agree that it's good.
Yeah. The city trial mode is just.
But you know, it does. I am kind of disappointed that both Ant Dude and Nathaniel Bandy put it so low on their lists.
Yeah, it's a little on the lower side. In the middle field, like. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like. It depends. I played it so much in multiplayer back in the day with friends and all that stuff, so this also adds to the experience. I feel like if you played The Amazing Mirror alone, it's like playing Mario Kart alone. If you played like with 4 people, Amazing
Yeah,
Mirror, and you sit down with your Game Boys and the link cable,
or
it was
almost
a weird,
yeah,
good
or
experience.
almost like 3D World also, because 3D World I feel like is a lot better with like with friends or other people, because it's
Yeah,
like
that's
the way the
true.
levels are designed.
Yeah. Especially in The Amazing Mirror, because you have to. We did not have any guides, and we were too stupid to use the map. So we were just wandering around, and everyone, when someone found a boss, they were just hyped. Ah, Amazing Mirror. Sometimes the games are more fun if you're a little more stupid.
Okay, I think this is probably where you'd use the ice, but I can't. So
Yeah, are you in the room with the dancing enemy?
yeah, and there was like a
Yeah,
rock
yeah.
there.
Yeah. There you have to use the ice, which is weird because it isn't even blue or something like that. But you have to use the ice ability, or just some sort of combination which includes ice, I think.
Okay, this is the room where I have to
Joseph,
run away.
yeah, ooh, this the epic section. Joseph Walsh says, I always find it funny how the early installment weirdness trope can make things unique in hindsight. Yeah, true.
I did not see that coming. There was one of the enemies that drops like the fire things, and I got hit by that
Yeah,
and died. I was trying to avoid it, like, because I only
the,
had like
the,
1 health left there.
the bird enemies. Oh, what an unlucky death. It looked very unlucky. Uh-oh, 0 lives. Game over. Game over draws near.
I am pretty close to a 1-up though.
Yeah, I don't think he will die again. I don't even know if this is like one-hit kill. If you touch the lava thing or the magma thing.
I assume this is close to the end of the level.
Yeah, it's the end. And then, do you know who's the boss in this world?
I forgot the name, but isn't it like some lava thing?
Yeah, it's a very creative looking boss.
Oh, there's a 1-up there.
Very creative design. Penky says, Amazing Mirror is my least favorite Kirby game. Oh. Oh. At least you like Air Ride. Oh, this, I don't know, but this reminds me of Paper Mario 1.
Oh yeah, the Mount Lava.
Yeah, where you have to run
Yeah.
away with the Koopa guy. The end of the level should be up there, I think. I think. Uh-oh. To me it looks kind of close.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go back and get all of these crystal shards like off stream.
Yeah, this is the end of... I feel like every time you can see the end of the level when there's the light coming from the entrance.
Yeah.
It's also very weird. There's like no clear level ending in the level. Like in normal Kirby games,
Yeah.
you always have to touch something or whatever. Oh, the creative looking boss. It's just wispy woods, but as lava. Or magma. Oh, you have to, yeah. The ceiling deals damage.
Oh, I died there. I guess I'm probably just gonna go back and get a different ability in another level.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, this boss is a little more challenging probably on the first tries. A little more challenging.
okay, I'm gonna go back to this one level because there might be an ability here. This is the one with the waterfalls. I'm just gonna go back because I missed one here. I like how this level specifically remixes Dreamland 3's music.
Yeah, Kirby 64 is basically like Dreamland 4, so to speak.
Yeah, because it's like the third game in the like the Dark Matter trilogy.
Yeah, same enemy, samey gameplay, samey music.
I didn't get the first one here. Do you know where the first one is for this?
You mean first Crystal Shard?
Yeah.
There is one in the Waddle Dee section, one in the Crab mini boss. Did you get these?
Yeah, there was one that I missed.
I can remember one is when you're riding with the Waddle Dee, and one when there's the Crab mini boss. But I cannot remember the third one.
Oh, I didn't know that killed you. That ability there, the
Oh,
rock
when
and
you
bomb.
press down, you get a helmet.
Oh,
When you're throwing it away, then you can press down and Kirby shields himself. People are mentioning the coconut bobs. No, not technically nonsensical island again. Was it the SpongeBob ripoff? What was it in the last stream? I think someone mentioned like the SpongeBob
oh
ripoff,
yeah.
which I never heard
Yeah,
of.
Coconut Fred.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see how that works now.
It's weird because yeah, no one is telling you
Yeah, I
in the
actually
game.
Coconut Fred. I actually like that show, even though like a lot of people didn't.
I'm will Google it right now. I've never seen anything about that. What was it? Coconut
Coconut Fred.
Coconut Fred Fruit Salad Island.
Basically, it's about this like these fruit living on an island, and then Coconut Fred has this like ability to basically create anything that he imagines.
Yeah.
Almost like Fairly Odd Parents a little bit, but well, I mean, it's similar to I'd say it's kind of similar to both SpongeBob and Fairly Odd Parents, but Fred's ability is kind of similar to Fairly Odd Parents.
I've
Well, I guess-
never seen this show. Never. Doesn't look familiar at all. I think it was never at my home where never at my TV. No, I cannot remember it at all. Doesn't look familiar at all. I don't. It doesn't even look that familiar to SpongeBob, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it is kind of different. Like a lot of people just compare it to SpongeBob.
It looks like I missed something in my childhood.
I'm not sure if it even aired where you are, because I know it did get some dubs, but how am I supposed to get this one? I think this is the one that I miss.
Oh, you have to get the fire and stone, the
Okay,
volcano
fire and
ability.
okay. Actually, I'm gonna restart the level. I think you can get both in this one.
Channel Kirby, check out the intro for Coconut Fred. Is the intro similar to SpongeBob, or?
It's kind of its own thing, I would say.
I don't know if it was like this for you, but for me, back in the day, there was like this one channel where there were the cartoons like SpongeBob or Fairly Odd Parents, which are episodic. And then we had another channel which had all the Pokemon, the Digimon, the One Piece, the Dragon Ball, for me as a child, it was like this was the channel with the cartoons with the story. So it was kind of separated.
In America, it's basically by the companies who own them, kind of, or whoever it was like kind of connected with. Like Nickelodeon was a channel that had SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, right.
And then Cartoon Network had like some of the like had some cartoons by certain companies, and then
Yeah.
actually, is there a enemy that gives you burning up here? I'm not sure.
There should be, I think. Oh, maybe I'm a little. I always forget I'm a little behind. But I think
Oh,
at the
okay,
end
good.
of
There is.
yeah, at the end of the second section. I always thought when I was a child, I never 100% this game, and you get like the ending which hints you should go back and get the 100%. And I always thought this was like a hint at the Kirby 64 too. And then someday when I explored YouTube, I found like a thumbnail to the true final boss, and I was like, "What is this? I've never seen this boss." Yeah, and then I was a little shocked because I never 100% this because somehow as a child I didn't understand how to break the blocks. I was too stupid.
If they remake Kirby 64, I feel like they shouldn't make it a requirement to get everything to get to the final boss, because I feel like, and then they should maybe have something else for the 100% reward, because I feel like it would be more of a complete experience for more people if they had
Yeah, I think so as well. I think also they should keep the true final boss because the fake final boss is already so challenging and rewarding. So no one would feel like everyone who does not want to do the 100% would not be like, oh, the final feels a little underwhelming because the fake final boss is way harder than the true final boss.
yeah.
People are talking about the coconut thread in the chat. Coconut thread for multiverse. Did you see this one game, the multiverse?
Oh yeah, I heard of that. Yeah, that
Like,
looks pretty cool.
The Smash clones are coming from everywhere. The Nickelodeon one.
You know, for some reason, even though I didn't play Kirby 64 as a kid, it still has a nostalgic kind of feeling to it. Like, cause maybe it's because a lot of the games that I did play as a kid kind of have like that more like DS games and stuff like that had a more kind of polygonal look to them, and kind of like a similar feeling, like 64 DS. And
I feel like it's just the aesthetics.
yeah.
Just feeling the, for example, the DS aesthetics or the Nintendo 64, the sounds and all that stuff. But for me, it's mega nostalgic.
Like one game that for some reason I feel nostalgic for now that I didn't play as a kid, but it's one game that I really like is Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, or Paper Mario 2. Because I did play Super Paper Mario as a kid, but that actually uses a similar engine to Thousand Year Door, so it kind of they both have a lot of similarities. Other than gameplay, they like the aesthetics look kind of similar in both games. So, but for some reason,
it's like when I'm playing F-Zero X for the Nintendo 64. I never had this game when I was a child, but I played F-Zero GX on the GameCube when I was a child. So yeah, the F-Zero one for the Nintendo 64 for some reason gives me just a nostalgia, even though I've never played it as a child.
Yeah, that's an interesting feeling. Like, I think it's just like games that are similar to games that you played as a kid.
Yeah. feel like just the Paper Mario 2, the whole everything, because it just feels like the adventure. When you're completing it, you're reminiscing of what you explored.
Yeah, there's so many great characters and everything like that that you can connect to.
Yeah. Let's see, they're probably working right now on the next one, right? It's like, I think Origami King is like 2 years old in the summer.
Yeah, so I feel Paper Mario games usually come out every 4 years, so
Yeah,
probably 2024 we'll get the next game.
True. Let's see what the next gimmick is going to be, right?
It's gonna
like,
be Paper Mario the Clay Catastrophe.
ugh. It's just... They've probably written down all the paper gimmicks they can do and then just doing them step by step.
Yeah, they're gonna have like, do you know how they bring back some features but they don't bring them back all the way, kind of like how Origami King did? They're gonna bring back EXP, but it's only gonna be for like something stupid like your jump height or something like that.
Oh. It would be... again, it would be like the step into the right direction, but... how many steps do we have to take?
Oh wait, I accidentally threw out the ability, but I guess I can just do it without.
Yes, I think so. You mean the boss? He's a little hard without the ability, I think.
I guess I'm challenging myself then, so.
I always find it weird. How can you fight? It's the slight delay from when you're streaming, but I think you cannot do something against that. There's always gonna be the slight delay. When I was a child, I was too stupid for a moment to find out how to damage this boss. For some reason, I never tried to attack his tentacle lava things.
For some reason, I thought the things going over you were like things that would they would just go over the place you're standing, not like go into like where you're not like the actual rock. I thought it was actually yeah. It was just kind of weird how that's set up. I was thinking it was like those brand ball enemies from New Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
think you can inhale the enemies in the boss fight, and they give you the fire ability.
oh yeah, they do. Okay. They usually in Kirby games they usually just during bosses they usually just give you stuff that
Yeah.
get
In this
star
game,
bullets.
the boss just starts immediately.
Yeah, there's not really much build up like the other ones.
Yeah. Anton Retro says Paper Mario and the 3D printer of Doom. Who knows? Who knows? But I do think someday we're getting
I got a
at
game
least
over.
something that resembles the original Paper Marios
Yeah,
again.
I do feel like Origami King, even though it didn't feel like a whole step. I do feel like some of the things that they did implement, like they did, even though you couldn't control the partners, the fact that they had partners in general does feel like they're starting to go in a better direction.
Yeah. They just have to look at the reception. I think like when they've done the trailers and when they did the trailers, like they faked them, like you have the partners and they're doing something.
Yeah.
So they know what we do want
I
to
actually
see.
find it easier just to spit out the enemies rather than use the burning ability.
Yeah, the burning is because you're falling down to the lava all the time. Yeah, but even the Origami King, it had not like the chapter structure, it was more like a Mario and Luigi game. They should do the chapters again.
Yeah.
Or they should just do the RPG again.
You know, I feel like the bosses in this game kind of remind me of Triple Deluxe a little bit.
Yeah, with the backgrounds and all that stuff.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of the features that they had in the 3DS games, I feel like they kind of took some inspiration from this game. Like with the 3D and everything. Because I know you made that one video about like how they were like the 3DS Kirby games were taking advantage of the 3D and everything. So I feel like that kind of originated in this game because like of the depth in the backgrounds and everything, and then they kind of expanded that in the 3DS games.
Yeah, but the sad part is the only reason they did the backgrounds were because of the 3D effect. It was not like because they felt like, oh, we have to implement backgrounds. It was like, oh, the backgrounds would look nice. Oh, you can dodge the fire-breathing attack if you're running near him.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And you have to throw the attacks at
Okay.
his face. Yeah, it's a little weird. Anton Retro says it would be cool to see a new Mario and Luigi. Well, Paper Mario is like unofficially dead, and Mario and Luigi is officially dead. Until Nintendo decides to give the IP to someone else, which they probably going not to
I
do
feel
in
like
the future.
I feel like they could give it to Next Level Games, because Next Level Games usually has a lot of personality in their games.
Yeah,
Like,
the animations and all that stuff.
I know there was a little bit of discourse with the new Mario Strikers, but I feel like there's still like a lot of energy and character in the new one coming out.
Yeah, you can see the Luigi's Mansion 3 animations. It
Yeah.
just feels very samey. Yeah, but Next Level Games, it seems like they're going to be busy. I feel like they're probably going to do Luigi's Mansion 4 next. Because why shouldn't they? It was very successful. Yeah, it's hard. When a new developer's going to do Mario and Luigi, they have to nail the humor again. The dialogue style, the whole style of the game. I feel like the humor in Mario and Luigi games was different than in Paper Mario. I don't know what it was, but it was not
Can
the
you
same.
use an ability to actually I'm sure you could use the
To attack the boss or
okay, you can, yeah.
his face? Yeah. Soshi,
Even though it's
the
har-
Yoshi's
even though it's
honestly,
even though it's a
what?
even though this boss is harder for Kirby standards, I actually really like it. It's really interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of refreshing having like a little more challenging boss. It's not like in most Kirby games you're like just hitting the whole body of the
Yeah.
boss, right? But in this one you have to sometimes aim and all that stuff. Yeah, when he's doing the fire attack, just with the fire breathing, just run near his body. And then you're safe. Soshi the Yoshi says, honestly, I'm kind of annoyed that people are still saying the Smash developers hate Sonic when they admitted they love the series. I think the Smash developers never said they hate Sonic. I think people are like a little salty with how they implemented Sonic, but I think this is only because in Brawl development he was added like one of the last characters, so they never really explored his moveset.
I'm gonna go into some of the other levels. And see
More
if,
challenging boss, it seems like.
I'm gonna go into some of the other levels to get things that I miss and see if I can pick up a copy ability along the way to using the boss.
The beach level.
So I think I'm missing the first one and the last one here.
Yeah, I try to remember. I think you need ice and bomb in this one. Ice and bomb, if I remember correctly. But I cannot remember the last one. Or was it another one? It's either ice and bomb, or what was it? I think what was it? The boomerang and the stone. One of the, it's either ice and bomb, maybe even both, I don't know. I think it was this level. So keep attention to these abilities. the song is really good. Every song of this game is good.
Yeah.
The soundtrack is... Oh, ooh, there's the boomerang. Nice.
It's interesting how in this game, like cutter works more like a boomerang.
Yeah, I always say boomerang to the ability. I never say cutter, so I'm just saying boomerang.
Yeah.
It's just Kirby's face. Kirby, he does not get any like visual things when he gets an ability in this game. He's just staying the same.
Yeah, I feel like it's only in certain like only with certain combinations and scenarios where
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hello, Penguins Records. Welcome to the Reese stream. Yeah, this is the... Yeah, maybe you're already in. You have to the stone and the cutter for this one. It's up in the cave. Yeah. Are you already in? You should be already in.
yeah, the are you talking about the cave area?
Oh, no, no, it's the bomb and the cutter. It's the bomb.
Okay, I didn't. I'm not sure if you can get bomb in this
I
level.
don't think so. I think there was no bomb. It's so weird. They should at least put like the abilities
Yeah.
into the section. This would be something for a remake. Yeah. Bomb and the cutter. The cutter. Do you think we get an E3 presentation this June?
I think we are, because Nintendo never... Well, I mean, there was 2020, but I feel like this year they do actually have games, so I feel like they could do one. Like, in 2020, I feel like they partially didn't do one because of the fact that they didn't have many games to show, so...
But I don't know, it's sometimes, for me, it feels like because there is no official E3 thing going on, I feel like Nintendo could be like, oh well, they just let Microsoft and Sony do their presentations and Nintendo's just being Nintendo and doing nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how they do that sometimes.
I kind of, Nintendo is a little, I would expect them to do, so just do nothing. And just wait until the fall direct. Because just, actually they have no reason to do a direct. We already know some games which are coming out this year, so...
I do feel like that would be a good way to show off information about games that we already know.
Yeah, or like maybe even Bayonetta 3, for example. We have no information at all, besides the first trailer. Or Zelda. People are expecting... I think if they're doing the June Direct, I don't think they will be showing Breath of the Wild 2. I feel like this game is so big, they're giving it like an own presentation or something like in fall or who knows.
Yeah, I think you'd need Stone and Boomerang to get in there, because I can't do that with the I wish they...
Yeah, this is a thing which is... You can only know that if you played like the Kirby Streamlet, because with the Boomerang and the Stone you get like the animal bodies. And you have to use the Rick. Do you know who Rick is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to use Rick to climb up the wall. Which is something I didn't know when I was a child, because when I was a child I never played Kirby's Dreamlet 3. So you have to basically know what the animal bodies can do.
I wonder if animal buddies were even were planned for in this game in the first place, because I know 2 and 3 had them.
I don't know if they said it was playable, but in the beta version, they had like the pictures of the characters on the bottom screen. When you're, for example, playing Adeline, it would have like an own picture, and there were pictures of the animal bodies. So it seems like they, in some sort of way, they were in the game. So maybe like the copy ability with the stone and the boomerangs like a leftover. The Hattie-brella says, I've been doubting the direct, but also at the same time they have to produce another Mario Kart DLC, Bayonetta 3. They still have Breath of the Wild 2 release, the gameplay trailer, Advance Wars and more. Yeah, it's like when you're seeing this like in a logical way, they have to do a direct, but Nintendo is
Yeah.
often just not logical and they're just not doing it. So the Switch is selling so well, they're just in the positions. Just why should they do that? I can expect them to be like, oh, doing a direct, it costs money. And we do not like to waste money. We're Nintendo. We are the richest company in Japan. But let's just hope. We all want a direct. I feel like if they're not showing like Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC in a June direct, we don't get anything. You still there?
Yes.
Oh, I was for a moment. There was like a hyper focusing on the boss.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try this boss again without
Oh, you died again. Oh
Yeah.
no. Yeah, the bosses are when you they're a little more challenging if you're playing them for the first time.
Yeah. If you time it correctly, you can do it without damage with burning, so...
Yeah. It's a weird loop. When you die, you lose your ability.
Yeah.
It becomes basically harder again, and you don't want to go back to a level. Nintendo can just drop trailers on Twitter, and I'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. They can just do it again. They don't have to do it like a direct. They can just drop the trailers on Twitter again.
Yeah, that was
And
weird
call
when
it a day. It's not about logic, to be honest. So with Nintendo, there's no logic at
Yeah,
all.
it's
Nintendo,
not-
they can
yeah.
do whatever they want.
Yeah, I made a video before about Nintendo and randomness.
Yeah, they're just the most random company, probably. Uh-oh, we have a bot in the chat. I feel like
Yeah,
maybe I
there's a couple of
attracted them.
moderators here, so like
It's
Anton,
even
for
the same
example.
bot which invaded my past streams. Maybe I tempted the bot to come because I never blocked the bots. They became a part of the community. Yeah. Oh no, another death.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably for people who are used for, like, for example, like me. But when you're playing these bosses for the first time, they are kind of challenging.
Yeah.
So you cannot be too harsh with the Reese. He's giving his best. At least I think.
Yeah, I was just I'm still like I feel like I'm still kind of getting used to this game because it's a like you said, it's a lot different from other Kirby games.
Yeah, like the feeling when you're flying and all that stuff.
And I mean, in a way, it's actually a pretty good thing, because I actually kind of like how it feels, but it just takes some getting used to.
Yeah. Just wait until you fight the fake final boss. I feel like when you fighting him for the first time, the fake final boss is like one of the hardest ones in the series. You know, like the one... Yeah, you already said that you know who's the fake final boss, right?
Yeah.
The Miracle Meta. I think when I'm saying the name, it's not like a spoiler, no one knows who this is. The bots are dead. Tibrella says the boss so far, which was hard for me, was the shark, and that's because of the soft lock. But I think the shark, the aggro, I think aggro is his name, is even like one of the harder ones.
I actually, surprisingly, that one was actually pretty easy for me.
Yeah, I don't know, I cannot judge them anymore. I've beaten this game like 100 times.
I died again. I'm bad at this boss. Because
It's
I feel like I don't have patience. That's the thing. Because it's
Yeah. I'm trying to think like the perfect ability. Yeah, the fire ability is just not good in this boss, probably. When you're bumping his face, you're just falling into his body.
I'm just gonna try to be patient with it. So because I feel like that's a problem.
Yeah. At least the boss looks cute. At least he looks like he's cute.
Okay, that was a weird hitbox there because I didn't really, it didn't really look like I got hit, but it counted it.
Yeah. Weird. I never got a soft lock in this game.
You know, I feel like this boss, like with the abilities I have on me, or the abilities that are close to me, I feel like they're actually I actually feel like doing it without an ability is easier, because like with burning you have to go like directly into it and you take damage.
Yeah. Yeah, then you're just falling into his like belly and then it's a little weird. Nice. Next phase.
Well, at least I know the attack pattern now, but I still got hit. I guess I wasn't close enough to him. Okay.
I feel like this is like a common thing for players who are playing Dark Souls. Soft lock is the emulator glitch. Oh, bad. I don't know. I kind of like how he's animated. His wobbly body. This doesn't look good. Oh no. Oh no. I think the next boss is going to be more easy.
Ah, I got hit again. I feel like the hitboxes are a little weird. That's kind of like, I feel like that's partially the problem, because I'm not really like I feel like the hitboxes are a little different than the other bosses.
Probably, yeah. Because he's so weirdly animated, maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I feel like a good... or maybe not. Well, I think you can beat him. I think you can do it.
Well, I think I'm just gonna try not to get hit during the first phase, so I'll have like full health during the second phase. The second phase is really weird with how you hit it, because it doesn't always like. Because when I was trying to hit him, it wasn't always like.
Yeah, it's just you have to see what counts as his face and what not. It's even weird that you have to hit his face. Nothing indicates that you have to do that, especially because the other bosses you can just attack their whole bodies.
And then especially how in the first phase you don't even hit its face.
Yeah.
You know, this boss kind of. You know, this boss
Yeah?
kind of reminds me of that one enemy from Yoshi's Island. I think Yoshi's Island.
From the first one?
Yeah, I think it.
Ah, yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, he looks kind of. Yeah, he's kind of similar. Well, he's very basic. It's just a lava blob with the face. It's just the wispy woods with lava.
Okay, there we go. I got the hang of it now.
Nice.
Yeah, I think the I feel like the problem was the second phase. Now I kind of got used to it.
Yeah. I even feel like this was like the first Kirby game maybe which started to implement like multiple phases to the boss fights and doing them way more action-packed.
There we go. I
Nice.
finally beat it. You know, I haven't really had a problem with any of the other bosses in this game, just this
Yeah.
one so far. So
Well, it's just I think like it's just like you do not expect to have problems in the Kirby boss, so it's just yeah, Kirby
I mean,
64 is a
there's
little
always
different.
that one boss that you have trouble with, like
Yeah,
in any game really.
yeah, this is true. Oh, the next world is supposed to be
Shiver
Earth.
Star.
People have the theories it's the Earth.
It's the
I don't
not
know.
it's the not forgotten land, or well, I guess it's
Sometimes it's so weird. Sometimes I think people act like it's like official that this is Earth, but just dead. It's just maybe like hinted, but I don't think it's like official. It's like when people are like, you know, the Majora's Mask creepy pasta with the Link figure, the Ben, the old creepy pasta.
yeah.
It's just weird when people are like thinking this is like confirmed or official. But no, I don't think it's officially confirmed that this is Earth.
I think it's because the actual world has the shape of Earth. That's probably
Yeah.
why a lot of it's based on Earth, but it's the like
Yeah, probably.
isn't Pikmin the world in Pikmin confirmed to be Earth?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. It's very...
I know Splatoon. I think Splatoon is of
Yeah,
the
Splatoon is confirmed. Yeah, it's officially the law of the games
I
that this was
I think it's
the
funny.
normal...
I think it's funny that they have the one thing with the fossil with the Wii U, because it's just like like just humans were remembered just as having the Wii U.
Yeah, it's...
You know, I feel like Splatoon, the vibe that it gives off, it kind of feels like it kind of gives a similar vibe to like all the IPs created during the GameCube era, like
Yeah,
Pikmin.
it's
Yeah,
just
like
more weird. It's just a little
yeah,
more weird.
like Pikmin, Chibi Robo, even Animal Crossing, even though that was on the 64 first, it was still in that
Yeah,
era. But it kind of feels like something that would be originally created during the GameCube era. But
yeah,
I guess
this is true.
they're both the Wii U and the GameCube were both kind of experimental consoles that kind of led to the next console being really successful. Like the GameCube kind of led to the Wii's the Wii because the Wii was pretty similar to the GameCube in terms of like hardware and everything. So
Hmm.
and it was actually kind of built off of the GameCube, and the Switch kind of takes some aspects of the Wii U because of the gamepad and everything. Kind of feels like a precursor to how the
Yeah.
Switch is.
It feels like everyone who played the Wii U was like the beta tester for the Switch.
Yeah, and especially because a lot of the games got ported.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is... Yeah, I'm actually very glad that Splatoon is so successful, that the more weird experimental games are rewarded.
Imagine if they do a Kirby Splatfest.
Oh, this would be... We're still waiting for the Mario Sunshine Splatoon crossover, right? No Mario Sunshine so far. But let's just see how Splatoon 3 will turn out. The one thing I'm kind of weird is how Splatoon 3 looks still very samey to me. I'm still waiting for
Yeah.
this one thing which made them be like, oh, we have to do like a third game and not just update Splatoon 2. Oh, and scene, you have to hyper focus on the Waddle E section.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to use the fire ability up
Yeah.
there. Oh yeah, you already broke it. I think it will, when you beat the boss, it will appear.
Yeah, and I got it.
Nice. Yeah, but what do you think about the Splatoon 3 so far?
I think even though it looks pretty similar to Splatoon 2, I think it still looks pretty good. I feel like I really like how the aesthetic changed, at least.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they're doing a thing where it's only going to be kind of like a more incremental upgrade because of how competitive it is. They don't really want to mess up the like the scene of that game. So I feel like yeah, I feel like they're kind of doing something different. I almost I would say kind of like how I know it's like a different scenario, but I guess kind of like how the kind of how Thousand Year Door kind of upgraded Paper Mario 64. I mean, I know they're both a lot different, but I feel like it's kind of building off of the formula of Splatoon 1 and 2. Though I do feel like some things are going to be different. Like I feel like the weapons I've seen,
Yeah, they are different.
I died again because I feel like that was just a weird hitbox there. Because I was using the ability, but for some reason I died.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they did like in the last direct this one weird Splatoon trailer with the zombie mode. And it was so weird because I was waiting for something, but they just showed like 2 new bosses which appear in the mode and then nothing else. Maybe the story mode is going to be more elaborated. But still waiting for the like new mode, the new thing of Splatoon 3, because like in the second Splatoon you got like the zombie mode, the way you have to fight the fishes. And I'm still waiting for the new thing, because for me, as a casual Splatoon player, it looks very samey to me. Sometimes I don't even know if like a super ability is new or not.
You know, I think it's really weird that you can use abilities underwater in this game.
Yeah, true, I never, to be honest. Yeah, true. I didn't even notice.
Like, I noticed that at first, and I was like, huh, you can use abilities underwater. And
I
you can
didn't
also
even notice, right, yeah.
Because in all the other Kirby games, you just spit water underwater.
Yeah. I don't think it's fair to say it looks samey. Galaxy 2 looked like Galaxy 1, but people love
Actually, yeah,
Galaxy 2.
that's another example. Actually, that's a better example than Paper Mario, because, yeah, Galaxy 2, I feel like it definitely expanded the game a lot, even though they looked pretty similar.
Yeah. Yeah, well, to be honest, for me, Galaxy 2 is even a little too samey. You can see it started like an add-on to Galaxy 1.
Yeah, the reason I like the first game more is because of the,
Yeah, me as well.
Oh, did I get soft locked here? Because I can't move Kirby. I got hit while underwater. Now I can't move.
Oh, wait, just for me, I will see. Is this the soft lock the Hattie brother in the chat was talking about? Because for me, you're still moving.
Okay, I'm gonna try the level again. I already got...
Oh, yeah! Oh, what weird. I've never seen this before. How weird. I think this might be the glitch people were talking about in the chat. Weird.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
I don't have to go underwater again, so...
Yeah. But the thing I think Galaxy 1 is better, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree, because I kind of like the story and the scope of Galaxy 1 more.
Yeah. And I feel like Galaxy 1 has more the planet gimmick. The planet. I feel like sometimes it feels like, I don't know, maybe I have to look more directly into the game, but Galaxy 2, you can see the roots from 3D Land and 3D World, because many level in Galaxy 2 don't even use the space gimmick with the planets and all that stuff.
Yeah, I feel like it's more linear than the first Galaxy. Because Galaxy 1 feels like kind of like an in-between the linear and like open sandbox 3D Mario games. It kind of feels like a middle ground. Because like some of the levels are kind of open, even though the general game is pretty linear. Though there is like some... It does kind of have some aspects of being a little open, so...
Yeah. I don't know, maybe if it's just a me thing, but whenever like a successor or second game is very samey to the first one, often I just like the first one more. Because with the second one you don't have like this new feeling anymore. It's not like feeling completely new. For example, like Paper Mario 2 feels new enough for me.
Yeah.
The graphics are very updated, the whole tone is very different. The new settings are completely different. Yeah, so Splatoon 3, I'm waiting for the gimmick. Where's my gimmick or the story mode maybe? I hope the story mode is going to be as epic as the DLC in Splatoon 2. Because the normal story mode in Splatoon 2 was a little basic, a little unspectacular.
Yeah.
Did you play the DLC for Splatoon 2?
Oh, I actually did when Nintendo released it on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch Online thing, like with the expansion pack.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty hard. I didn't expect it to be so hard.
Have you beaten it with the final boss and all that stuff?
I actually haven't beaten it yet, but I'm pretty close to.
Oh. It's just worth for the whole final sequence. The whole final sequence is like the best moment of the whole game. It's one of the best final boss sequences, like from many Nintendo games even. It's just worth for this. You can look forward to it. It's very, very amazing. It's just like, I don't even know. It's just like it's in the DLC, but the final boss in the DLC is just way too epic. I don't know why they did such an amazing final boss fight. So, yeah, you have to beat it. It's very amazing. I think everyone who played the DLC, the Octo expansion, can agree it's one of the best Nintendo final bosses, probably.
You know, I don't want to spoil it for the people who haven't seen it yet, because I know there probably are some people who haven't seen it yet, but I really like the final boss in Forgotten Land.
I think we can talk about it. It's...
Yeah.
I think, like... Yeah, Yeah. But to be honest, I'm one of the few people who think the Kirby climax formula is getting a little predictable, how they do their endings in their games.
Yeah, I did like how they implemented it in Forgotten Land, like, because I feel like that like I guess I could say it because I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But like I think the fact that like they made it so where that like Planet Popstar was kind of like being kind of like kind of colliding towards like the Forgotten Land. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was kind of more I feel like it had a more like a bigger scope than the other final bosses, or like even kind of expanding the scope of like what Kirby final bosses can be. So
Yeah. But I feel like I don't know, maybe it's because I played all the Kirby games, but the finals slowly but surely they're becoming very samey, if you know what I mean, because you always have the pre-fight, which was DDD in this one, then you go like to the true enemy, which was the Leongar, then you have like a transition to the true final boss, which was the Facto Forgo thing. In other Kirby games, it's, for example, like in Return to Dreamland, when you're flying with the dragons, this is the transition. And then you're getting to the true final boss. And then you have the gimmick, which kills the final boss. Yeah, and I feel like they have to mix up the structure again, because they like to do this kind of way for the Kirby finals. The only thing that a little disappointed me was the mouthful gimmick with the truck. I kind of expected something a little more creative.
yeah, I think there would have been some. I feel like they could have done something like a little more interesting, I guess.
It would be, I was expecting for Kirby to mouthful mode the pop star.
That would actually be really cool.
And he just crushes the final boss. This would be a little amazing, but yeah. The final is still very good. It's not like it's bad or anything. It's very good.
Though I do really like the gameplay in the final boss, because you have to dodge roll a lot, and it really kind of takes advantage of basically the moveset that you have in the game. So
yeah. Did you beat the Planet Robobot and Triple Deluxe?
Yes.
Yeah, the Planet Robobot final, for example, is very unexpected.
Yeah.
When you're with the Halberd and it's basically Star Fox.
I like how Triple Deluxe you actually inhale the HP bar
Yeah, the inhale part, it was just like complete destruction at the end. And this is what I mean, like I really like it if they do some extremely crazy thing with the gimmick at the end. Let's see, maybe we're going to get a new game. A new game which still has the mouthful mode gimmick. Who knows?
You know, after Forgotten Land, like it's kind of like you don't really expect to like die when you die immediately when you fall into a pit. So
Yeah. Yeah. But in this game it's just straight out death.
yeah,
Probably because it's easier to fall down in the Forgotten Land because of 3D.
yeah,
But I feel like the Forgotten Land just has the right difficulty for a Kirby game. It doesn't feel too
yeah.
easy. But it still must be easy because it is a Kirby game.
Though I do feel like it would have benefited from like an actual hard mode rather than just like
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so surprised. People are like, they're acting so happy. They give you the option at the beginning, but there is actually no hard mode in the game. The wild mode is just the regular game. Because when you compare, the health energy and the wild mode is just very samey, like in every other Kirby game. So you basically just got the baby mode, but not a hard mode.
yeah.
Let's see, this is something they could just implement without like big DLC, just an update, just a thank
Yeah,
you
because you know,
update for...
Metroid Dread actually added a hard mode after launch, like
Yeah.
that Dread mode, I think.
Yeah,
Like, isn't it like a one-hit kill thing?
yeah, it's one hit KO. And they also added the boss rush. So they could do like a nightmare mode into the Forgotten Land, which would be very good.
Yeah. I think it would also be cool if there were modes where you could play as Meta Knight or DDD.
Oh yeah, this would probably be like proper DLC.
Yeah, like with the I really like the story behind Meta Knight, like how he's defending
Yeah.
Waddle Dee Town. I think
It's so weirdly elaborated.
yeah.
It's like he fought the first boss like 30 times and always won. And one of the figures does tell you that like the first gorilla boss, he attacked the village like 30 times and Meta Knight always defeated him.
Though it would be kind of boring, just defeating Gorimondo 30 times.
Yeah, this would be a little weird.
Like, if they wanted to be true to it, maybe they just do it like a few times, like have them defeated a few times. If they wanted to do some, have a somewhat similar idea to it, but
Yeah, I feel like did you play the Mario plus Rabbids?
yes,
And there was also the DLC with Donkey Kong, right? Where the
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Rabbit was like the enemy and he was like the first boss. It reminded me of that kind of like they could do the Gorimondo, the gorilla boss in the Forgotten Land. He's like the main villain in the Meta Knight
Yeah.
mode. It would be very samey to the Mario plus Rabbids. But I do think they will not do DLC, proper DLC for the Forgotten Land. I'm kinda more of a fan if like single player games don't get DLC and they just immediately start to work on the next one.
I find it
Multiplayer games is different, but yeah.
I find it weird with the ninja stars with the bomb and boomerang how it doesn't actually show the
Yeah. It
Like,
just
when you throw
shows
it-
when it hits
Yeah.
the element.
It's weird. I thought you had to go right up to an enemy for it to work. I thought you just put it on an enemy.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it did at first, but no, it actually does throw it, but it doesn't really have an animation for it.
But it's probably one of the most OP abilities in the game. For boss fights especially, it's very good probably.
Yeah. You know, I actually think it might have been a good thing that they made it that way, because that's like one limitation that it has. Like, you can't see exactly where it's going.
Yeah. True.
Would you be interested in doing like a Kirby 64 remake or reimagining video?
You mean me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes like it's like a very obvious idea, right? I would have some ideas.
Because
Would be a good. Mm,
I have a lot of ideas for it. Well,
yeah.
since I'm playing the game now, I actually had some ideas before for things that I already knew about the game before I played
Yeah.
it.
I did like a remake video like last year, and there was like Kirby 64 implemented, but I never actually did like a whole video for remake ideas. I think another game which should get a remake, and it's not because it's my favorite one, but I think Amazing Mirror should get a remake someday.
Yeah, or maybe even a sequel to it would be really cool.
Because the thing is, normally remakes just are for updating the graphics, but the Amazing Mirror is for the multiplayer, and you just cannot play it with multiplayer today, at least like officially. So they have to do the remakes. You cannot play Amazing Mirror with multiplayer. It's just a tragedy.
Yeah. Though I did hear on the Switch thing that they're doing, like, with the Game Boy, or the Game Boy Advance thing, that would include
Yeah.
Amazing Mirror, and they're actually gonna implement, like, an online, functionality with the,
Oh, this would be amazing. This would be amazing, like the Amazing Mirror. Yeah, but it would still be the online, right? If someday the Switch is dead, then the Amazing Mirror is gone as well. They just... for a moment when Triple Deluxe came out, I was like, they do a remake because there were so many Amazing Mirror references in Triple Deluxe. But they
yeah.
just never did. Which is weird. There are surprisingly few Kirby remakes, only 2.
This
With,
mini
like,
boss is kind of weird.
Yeah, and you need like the Thunder and Spike for this one.
Oh,
To
yeah.
break-
Yeah, I'll have to
to
go
break-
back.
To break the middle part. Yeah, but they should do more remakes with Kirby.
Yeah.
Only 2 games so far, like 30 Kirby games, but only 2 remakes.
So, do you want to do the, mini games again before I end the stream?
We could do some minigames, yeah, why not? Why not? Showing you the chessboard skills.
Okay, so does it save whenever you finish a level?
Yeah, it should. I think it should save.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yes,
create...
you see, you cannot go back to the main menu, right? It's so weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna create a suspend point just in case. I like to do that just in case, like, something
Yeah.
gets corrupted.
Yeah. With the older games, you never know.
Yeah, like Paper Mario had a weird problem with the,
Yeah, it was. It's so sad. You cannot even trust Nintendo for emulating their games properly.
Yeah. And I was hoping nothing would be wrong with Paper Mario, because there was problems with Ocarina of Time. It was like, please,
Yeah.
please let there be nothing
the
wrong
one
with...
game you're looking forward to,
Yeah.
and it's just having
also-
the bugs and the...
Yeah, I think, I have 26 hours in Paper Mario, which is, like, the most that I have for a Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch Online retro game.
It's just Nintendo. Nintendo 64 games 4 years too late, and they're not even emulated properly.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think it would be better if you actually could purchase the games, because I'm not sure if these games are even going to be available after Nintendo stops supporting the Switch.
Probably not. It's part of the online, so if they close the online, I think they are gone.
I really hope, like, at the end of the Switch's lifespan, like, Nintendo has, like, a service where you could, like, buy the games or download the games onto your system
Yeah.
before everything shuts down. Because
I think it depends. If it's going to be like a Switch 2, and you can just carry on the online, then this would be great, but we will see.
I actually feel like that's what they're going to do, because they're continuing to add games onto here, so I don't
Yeah.
think there would be a point in just adding these games and just having a completely new console with a
Yeah.
completely new system.
And
So
why should they just reset the whole player base again? It would be so weird.
Yeah, I feel like they're probably going to move Nintendo Switch Online to the next Nintendo console.
Probably, hopefully. It's just going to be Switch 2. I think it's very obvious.
Yeah.
I feel like there was like the recent interview with where the Japan president, I don't even know, Furukawa or something
Yeah.
like that is his name. And he told us like Nintendo's always worried about the next step, about the next console, and I think they're just playing it safe. They will just do the Switch 2.
Oh wait.
I think I will now use the Waddle Dee. The D. The naked Waddle Dee without the bandana.
Let's do normal this time.
I think like in this one there's nothing. There are no real changes with the difficulty modes. The other minigames they have actual changes. Maybe like the CPU of this minigame. This is just the best minigame of Kirby.
You know, if this
I don't
minigame
know
were to release during the 3DS era, it totally would have been an eShop game.
Yeah. Like the 3D effect when they're falling down. But it's just one of the minigames. They're so simple, but they can do like a whole game out of it.
Yeah.
It's just like with Air Ride, with the City Trial. City Trial alone is just the whole game. It's just like really the new Super Mario Bros. And the Mario 64 remake minigames. They're so
Yeah.
amazing by themselves. Oh no. Yeah, there's like I found this weird indie game. It's called Dragon Drop, and it's just based on this minigame. The whole game is like this. Oh no. I think I'm going for the pink DVD. Oh,
I
you're
died.
dead. Oh no, it's Waddle Dee versus Waddle Dee. Oh no, the DDD is still alive. Maybe someday I should do like a chessboard tournament, a whole tournament out of this game.
Yeah. And you
Would be
could.
kind of fun, I think.
It says the connection is unstable, but it's actually the lag. It's still playable and everything.
But I think it kind of works. Do you use a wireless connection for your Switch or with a cable?
I actually use wireless because I have the Ethernet connected to my PC.
Yeah, this is the problem I had in the past as well when I was streaming. But now I bought 2 cables. Oh, the pink DD. Oh, this minigame is so intense.
Yeah.
I see you're just camping in the corner. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh! I feel like with 4 people it would be even more chaos. No, yeah. You're not going. Oh no! the Waddle Dee, he snitched me.
Oh.
I feel like I have to go for the pink DDD. Feels like. Yeah, I try to corner him. But I'm cornered as well. Oh, we are just all dead.
Oh, and I just fell off right when I respawned.
Oh, you're completely dead. Oh, it's not the DDD, it's the Waddle Dee, which... Oh, he never fallen down even once. The pro. Can we get the Reese stream exclusive on what channel Kirby streaming tomorrow? What am I going to stream tomorrow? We will see. It's going to be a surprise. But no, I can just tell you, I've completed the Mario 3D world because we were playing it on the stream last time, and I've completed my save file. And the only thing I have to do is the Champion Road, the last hard level, which is supposed to be very difficult. So I think tomorrow over at my stream we're doing the Champion Road and maybe some Kirby 64 as well, who knows?
Yeah, this mode is really fun.
Yeah, it's so simple, but
You know, yeah. Once I heard you say that you really like this one, I kind of had a feeling that it would be fun to do on stream.
Yeah, with 4 players it's completely chaos. With 4 players it's the best. Why is it that Kirby games always have the best minigames?
Okay, I kind of fell in an unfortunate area there because I respawned and then I
Yeah,
fell
I've
off.
seen it. Yeah, you're kind of cornered there. I will revenge you. Yeah, it's always getting... Feels getting... I will try to... Oh, this is a little clever, the pink. And try to corner him. No. Ah. Oh, but I have more health. I have more health. Do you actually stream with other people
Yeah,
often, or?
I do stream with Anton Retro, which is
Yeah, he was in the
yeah,
chat, I think.
and then also and then occasionally Penke, and then also I told you about the Meech. I used to stream with him a lot, but he's been very busy lately. But I'm probably gonna stream with him again.
Ah.
Okay, let's play
Yeah.
another game.
You should bring in the whole squad and do like 4-player chessboard.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I think I'll beat D this time.
I'm taking the Adeline. When I was a kid, I always thought Adeline was a boy. I don't know why. She doesn't even look like a boy. It was always just like, it's a boy.
Oh.
Oh, because of my weird setup, I have to turn my head to see the game, no Jones. So it's kinda hard to see how far I can jump. The last difficulty of this one is actually very hard. It's very difficult.
I keep getting like, for some reason I keep having this combination that I'm doing, but I forget
Yeah, I always jumping on the frogs.
I'm like, sometimes I switch between them, and then sometimes I don't have to switch between them.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh.
It's so weird, the CPUs are always the characters we use, seemingly.
Yeah. This actually works decently well online.
Yeah, in the minigames there are no lags. At least I don't feel like heavy lags. The connection on the left side, it looks a little bad, but it's actually not that bad. It's pretty playable. Oh. I feel like when I was a child I was better at this game. I don't know, like kind of children, when they are hyper focused, they're just jumping with no mistakes at all. Nice. Look, maybe there's like a harder difficulty in this one already.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's go back to play another game, see if there's another difficulty. Oh, go D again.
I think you selected the second with the second difficulty again.
Oh, wait, oh, is it in that menu?
Yeah, this one. Let's use the 4, the last one. Ah, no, it's for the players. All right, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, here's hard. Is there another? Is there another one after hard?
There's another. This is not the ultra hard one. At least, if I remember correctly, it was very hard. The hardest one. Yeah, there are the traps in this one. These are basically like smartphone games. They could probably do like a Kirby game, smartphone Kirby game, but just the mini games from all the Kirby games. Oh. You have to see like the future all the time in these mini games. You have to be Shulk. Shulk. Oh, dead. Okay, now I think we have the hardest difficulty, which is quite challenging in this one if I remember correctly.
Oh wait.
No, I think I will use the DDD.
Oh wait, I accidentally did easy. Okay. Okay. Intense.
Yeah, it's very hard. Because you can jump on the turtles, but only if they It's at least way more intense than the other mini games.
Yeah.
The hardest difficulty.
I like how the turtle went down like right when it was jumping there.
Yeah, it's always like that.
This kind of reminds me of Mario Party, like with the aesthetic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just... Oh yeah, the last part, you have to jump on the turtle. Oh, the CPU is just too good.
Oh.
They should just do a Kirby party game, adding all
Yeah.
the mini games. Yeah, yeah, and this one you have to jump on the turtle. Very good mini games. The CPU is too strong.
Yeah, let's play this one
Strong.
more time.
Yeah. I at least will try to beat the CPU this time. When I'm looking, they're just jumping perfectly. Oh. Focused moment. Everyone is giving
Yeah.
their best. No, he was still... Why is the DDD, the pink DDD, so good? Oh, it was so close this time. It was close.
No, I was like right next to the turtle, and then it went.
Yeah, it's a little different even.
Yeah, like the
It's same.
but I think it's always you have to use a turtle at the end.
Yeah,
Okay,
at the end,
yeah.
turtle.
Let's do this one more time. I want to see if we can actually beat the CPUs.
Yeah. Oh, the frog.
Hmm.
Oh.
I fell in like
Yeah.
when I respawned. Okay.
The DDD one is just... He's too strong. The CPU is just too strong. Okay, a little rusty. I think I'm a little rusty. Back in the day, it was not like that. But I don't think you just unlock something special when you're winning all the difficulty
Oh, wait.
things. It's just...
Then let's do this one.
You can
Obviously,
remember-
you're gonna be a lot better than me because you actually played these as a kid, and these are like my
Yeah.
first times actually playing these.
Yeah. I don't even remember what changes in this one when you enter another difficulty, besides the CPU being probably good. Oh wait, DDD. Are you the DDD? Or are you the Waddle Dee?
I'm the Waddle Dee.
I mean, these.
I actually got a Waddle Dee amiibo recently.
The... Ah yeah, there's only one, I think, right?
Yes, the
Yeah,
one that
I-
released for Planet Robobot.
Yeah. Yeah, I've also bought them like 5 years later. I never bought them when Planet Robot came out. Yeah, but sometimes it's hard to get the amiibos. At least in my place, it's not like they always have the new ones. Just that maybe sometimes like 5 months later, suddenly is the new one. But the Min one was there,
Oh yeah, I got the Min Min one recently.
but I did not buy it because my shelf is kind of where the amiibos are. There's no place anymore, so I try to not buy them anymore.
This minigame is
Because-
this minigame is kind of similar to Mario Party. That's probably why I'm better at it because I've played a lot of
Yeah.
Mario Party.
Oh, you have already like oh my, you cannot win anymore. I didn't even notice how many you collected.
Yeah.
It should shake up. Yeah, right now. I don't even know if there's like you get more points if you get like, but I don't think so. I think like every fruit is the same. Ah. Yeah, it was kinda... Oh, well. Even the Reese have to win sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Let me just use the boring Kirby.
Wait, I did easy. Okay.
The menus are fast. I
Okay,
don't know.
normal.
Maybe they're like Gordos or spike things or fake fruits are falling down. I think this will like change in the harder difficulties. But there's not too much change besides the visuals. Yeah, there's like
Oh
a
yeah,
bomb.
there's a bomb, yeah.
The Adeline just chilling in the corner getting all the fruits. Oh, no, no, no. No way. Oh, I was about to get the bomb fruit. Yeah. I think like, even back in the day, I always sucked in this game. No Jones. At least it's not like you have like a mega... The mega points this time. Not like 20
Yeah.
when everyone else fighting like for the 5th point. Oh no. Oh, the Adeline was trying to bonk me into the bomb? No, no, no. No, no, no. Oh, I'm not getting anything. Well, at least the yellow Kirby one sucks. He's only like one.
Yeah, because he just got the bomb.
Oh, when Kirby getting bonked, he's doing the eyes. The big white eyeballs. Nice.
Mm.
Oh, for a second I thought it was a draw, but
Yeah, we were pretty close.
no, no, no. I take the DDD. He's the big and fat one. It's so weird. You're always right now. You because of the Forgotten Land. You're hearing all the wild theories. Adeline is from the Forgotten Land,
Yeah.
but she's the only human. But I think it's just
Actually,
a
I think
random
someone said
thing.
that on my stream yesterday.
But yeah, I think it's just a random thing. I think it's just for whatever reason they wanted to do a human back in the day. But she's like a chibi, cute human, so she still fits into the Kirby cast. There was even like I assume not, but you probably didn't read the Kirby manga.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't read it.
Recently there was like the new volume, and Adeline appears in there. And she's like, oh, there are no humans in this world. I want a boyfriend and all that stuff. But the Kirby manga is very, very weird and different. It's not like a consistent story. It's like short stories. Like Kirby gets drunk in them, but not in the Western release. And in our Western version, he's like drinking juice. Oh, the final phase. Sometimes it's like 3 players are battling like for one fruit.
And then there's
and
like
the other one is just chilling in the corner and getting all the other ones. Oh, oh no! The CPU was quite good this time.
I got like 2 more in the last second.
Oh.
So I think I'm gonna end the stream now, so...
Yeah, it was very fun. The minigames are very good. You should all try them out with multiplayer if you have the chance.
Yeah.
They're very, very good.
So I'm gonna close online. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching the stream, and make sure to check out Channel Kirby's channel. There's a lot of Kirby videos over there, and even some other things too. So, yeah, so anyways, thank you guys for watching this stream. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.
Bye.